Hey guys, Huz here, bringing you another video. Now this is another live commentary and I've taken some of the suggestions that you guys have said and I've got the camera running. Obviously I'll be looking mainly in this way because this is where the screen is for playing and the webcam's on the other screen. But some people may want to see my facial expressions if I do a good play or a bad play, that type of thing. So I'm going to say pref jungle and just see if I can get it. Obviously this video will have the title of what champion I actually end up playing. But then, you know, I don't know exactly what I'm going to be playing right now. Now I think I've done 8 games of ranked now on this account, and I'm 7-1 with losing the first game, and then I've gone on the rest of it. I've won every game, and I've pretty much got a pattern that what is kind of a winning pattern for me anyway, is basically playing an early game champion, and that includes Lee Sin, obviously in jungle. He's just generally a good jungler. But if I'm playing mid lane, I generally will now go Ziggs because you can get really good early damage and just go for a really quick early kill. So that is one thing I have been thinking about and doing really. What champion am I going to try and play? So we got Riven, that's always nice. Presume it's going to be Riven mid. I would think it may be top, I'm not really sure. Where's Riven going? It shouldn't affect me because I'm probably ending up going jungle anyway, but yeah, we'll have to see. So, as I did do a Lee Sin one before, a lot of people do want more Lee Sin on the channel, as he's quite an entertaining champion to watch. But I may be thinking about doing a Elise jungle here. Just have a different champion on the field. So it's against an Olaf, so Elise can do fairly well against an Olaf. But we'll actually have to see if I'm allowed to jungle as such. What have people called? We've got that guy that we have no idea where he's going. We've got these guys that have not actually called their roles yet, so we don't know. We'll have to see. You know, worst case scenario, if I'm AD or support, it doesn't really matter. I can probably just still get fed in them roles. I've been playing, I think I've done 2 support games so far, and I've played Thresh in both of them, and I've like got my AD fed quite easily. So it does look I'm going to go AD. AD. So I'll go AD. Oh. There we go. AD carry. That page, I think. Yes. So what AD carry I'm going to do? I did unlock Jinx, I unlocked Caitlyn, I've unlocked Draven, I've unlocked quite a few. Tristana, Severe. Basically, if there was a champion on sale, like 50% off with RP, I'll probably just end up getting it if it's a champion that I really do enjoy. So we're against an Ashe, so I'm probably just going to go Jinx here. Jinx is one of my best ADs and one of my favourite to run anyway, so you know, always nice to play that champion. I could do Draven, but yeah, I'm in the mood.
Rules are made to be
Jinx.
broken. Like
so yeah, I think we're gonna do this. Yep, let's do this. So this guy's saying he doesn't have a support, which is a rather interesting thing. You shouldn't go in ranked unless you have like 2 to 3 champions of each role. Like Janna, well my support's Alistair, Annie, Janna, Morgana, Fiddle. So I've got enough. But yeah, you shouldn't enter ranked. So if this guy doesn't have a support, then it says, well, look, he does have a support. Wow. I just realised I need to position. If I slouch, then the camera may get out of like thingy, because a lot of the time I play like this, which obviously isn't a great camera angle. So it's an Alistair. Okay, that's fine against Zyra. It's actually a pretty good lane for us, because if Zyra is good enough to root him as he's coming forward, we can get a lot of free damage onto him, and that should actually end up for a free kill on for our team. But we'll see how this game goes. This is game number 9, I believe. Myself playing AD carry for the first time actually on this account. Have not played AD in the past. And as always, I will quickly scout the enemies, just so you guys can see what I'm up against, and you can kind of get a sense of where this Smurf is going to be. And if the loading screen is too long, like I did in the last video, I will just skip the loading screen. So I'm looking over to this screen to just bring up the LoL Nexus page. It's loading, please wait. So here we go, bring it over here. So you can see that I'm against, I'm in gold, so medium, high gold, platinum's there, and obviously I'm unranked. It says I'm 7-0, but I do have a loss in there, I'm 7-1. But yeah, I'm against people that are just platinum, gold, etc. So that is where my Smurf is right now. It's an okay rating, but we'll have to see what we can do right now. I would presume, like in most games I've been playing, a lot of people ask me where I am in ELO, which can get a bit annoying. And, well, it's one of two things. It's because I've got the Smurf in the name, and that I'm unrated, and I'm playing with, like, mid-golds and even some platinums at some points. So, yeah. Now, a couple things to mention already. Olaf doesn't have Ghost, which is an advantage for me. He won't be able to jump on my face as much, which is great. Alistair doesn't have Ignite, so they won't be looking for an early kill lane. If Alistair takes Ignite, you have to be really careful, as he does a lot of damage early on, especially with his passive Stampede. My team, a lot of Ignites on my team. We don't have an Exhaust, but that's fine. We have a okay lockdown. We have a Zyra and a Jarvan that can hold an Olaf in place. Maybe that's kind of why Olaf did decide going for the Flash, because of the Jarvan. But we'll have to see how he does. So hopefully we win this game. This will be game 8 or game 9 now. Yeah, game 9 on the account. The loading screen is quick, so that won't be edited out either. And hopefully we can win this game. So I'm just going to scout up the mid lane like I normally do, just to get a sense if they want to invade, something like that. They've got an Annie Alistair with an Olaf at level 1, so they do have a decent level 1. But so if you stand around here, if you buy your item and go straight here, normally you'll see an enemy. If you're on this side, you'll see them walking this way. If you're on this side, you'll see them walking this way, and it kind of just stops the invade. Now, one thing I have noticed at the lower yellow brackets is the junglers start blue for some reason, and I still don't know why. Okay, now he's starting red. In my opinion, unless you're doing something cheesy, like for instance, I'm going to be doing a ranked 5s video soon, and we do a strategy that I actually start blue and the rest of them go to their blue, and it works really well. Unless you're doing something like that, I reckon you should always start this side of the map, then up here, and then to top lane or mid. I think it's just the most, you know, it's the fastest jungle clear. You know, red gives you extra damage, although blue does give you CDR. I think it's kind of the right way to do it. Now, I am surprised nobody's asked me what rating I'm in. I'm actually quite happy in that fact, because I don't like actually saying. This is kind of one of the reasons I want to get rid of the Smurf in my name. Because in a way you don't want people to know you're a Smurf. Which when I made this account like 2 years ago, at the time, I don't know, I named it this. But I have mentioned, I think in the comments of the Lee Sin video, that it will actually be a competition relatively soon. Don't know when I'm going to do it. But we'll have to see. I'm going to basically have a little competition running to rename my Smurf, and whatever name I pick will receive a prize. So I will get in lane for XP. Will I get in for the actual minion? Swap to the cannon? No. Okay. So I just want to secure an early CS lead pretty much. I actually am missing an AD Quint, which will throw me off a little bit compared to what I normally am, like when I normally play AD carry. But we'll have to see. I still have more AD than the enemy Ashe, so that is one thing to note. She may have lifesteal. I didn't actually check runes because the loading screen was so quick. I kind of just checked ratings. So here we go. Hopefully my team does okay, because obviously if you're jungle or mid, which I've generally been playing in these type of Smurf games, you can kind of control the game, where I have no control of the game as AD carry until the late game stages. So far in this lane we're actually doing rather well in zoning them completely. It's quite weird that an Alistair is trying to, or getting zoned for free, especially when they hit level 2. I would expect the Alistair really to try and get his dominance into the lane. If he doesn't, then it's a free lane for me, and I'm not going to complain, because if Jinx can get free farm, although Jinx can potentially be a killing lane, especially combined with like a Zyra, then, you know, I'll still do rather well. Now, Riven, I've just seen on the minimap, may get killed for first blood. I think she has gone to die, which isn't great, but it will be a benefit if she survives. Oh, she did survive, and they actually might pick up first blood for that, which is good. We'll have to see. Obviously, I only look over to the left of the screen. There it is, and the minimap. So I've taken all my abilities now. Now, I'm still getting free farm. So it's bizarre in a way. You should never really let your enemy have this much control over you in these early stages of the game. If we look at the CS, I'm 21, she's 14, so I'm 7 ahead already. Bam, they get a double kill. Riven goes down, but I'd call worth. They are actually saying sorry, but interesting. I'd still call worth, so they don't need to rage or anything about it. Well, hopefully they don't. And again, so I'm actually not going to push as much as... Oh, I missed the CS, that was actually quite bad. I'd try to cancel it to like let it live a little bit longer. She should not push. You ate 2 times. While she was typing, she was actually auto-attacking, so yeah. And I actually say at this ELO 2, a lot of people are more aggressive, which is bizarre. Don't know why. There's not really a need for it, but it's just the way it kind of has happened. A lot of people like the Riven straight away is like going a bit. Oh, I missed that one. Talking and CSing can actually be quite a distraction, but yeah, I don't know. It's bizarre. Why just I don't get why everybody's so aggressive to each other unnecessarily. Zyra's doing a bit of poke. Okay. Totally zone him out. Try and slow that for her. I think we're fine. If she can E. Can you E? Thank you. If I hit that. If I hit my W, we probably would have got a kill there. We've got all kills here. This is good. Push it up a little bit. Jarvan is pushing, which is good. So that was a nice kill by me. Olaf, someone ignited me. Okay, it must have been Alistair, but it was quite long range. But there's my first kill of the game. Hopefully more to come. If I can just win the lane and secure that I'm pretty damn fed, then that will be a big help. Jarvan wants to actually dive, which I'll get Zyra, which I'm not sure about. This should be another free kill. Oh, Jarvan actually didn't get an assist for that. I thought he would have. There's another kill. There's another kill. Yeah, this game's going fairly well. Zyra shouldn't walk through there. I'm just going to base. I don't need to be here. Excuse the coughing, as I mentioned in the last video. I may cough occasionally by that and that. So I do a lot of damage right now. I'm 202 with 41 CS compared to 000 Ash for 25. Done a fairly good job with my team early on, and they also have stolen away from the blue. So yeah, really nice. And I think Jarvan took that one, which is actually the correct thing to do when you're counter jungling. And then this one you give to your own mid laner. It's the correct thing to do, as it's a bit more risky. Just use your smite to secure it. And top lane actually, she's dead. But that's still okay. Riven will outscale a Jarvan completely. So it's nothing really to fear. Now Olaf, I don't really know if he will know he's been counter jungled. Yeah, he probably will. I don't imagine he'd not think that. I'm going to use a ward just for there. Yeah, they are there. Just so I to know. I'm going to freeze it a little bit because there's a lot of a build up. So I may as well, so they don't gain anything while this CS is dying to this massive wave. Try and secure as much CS as I can. I'm actually nearly 6, and that will bring a pretty damn big mega rocket when I am that level, because I've got a lot more AD than a normal Jinx would. Now I want to actually hit 6 now because of the mid engage. Okay, I don't need to help. Basically, my thought process was if I can get level 6 and use my Mega Death Rocket to help, that would be great. So that's kind of why I sped up trying to get level 6. Now I've taken a bit of damage from minions, which isn't great. So that's kind of why I just popped a health potion there. Garen is lowish health, but I'm not going to go for a cross map snipe when I could probably just use it in this lane and get a free kill. So basically, just to sum up what's happened so far in this lane, is they've been way too passive for their lane. Ashe in the early levels is fairly decently strong with her passive auto attack, and Alistar especially as well. He's very, very strong in the early stages. Now, one thing I would have done instead for this Alistar is taking Ignite instead of Exhaust, because Jinx is fairly squishy, or especially Zyra. Zyra obviously now is fairly strong because we've got Fed and stuff, but she should, at this stage of the game, she has quite a lot of health for what she'd normally have. Let's just... Oh, I missed. We probably can look just to get this tower now, honestly, and then we can probably just look to kill them. So if I just do a bit of damage there, I want to get rid of this wave as much as I can. And then, if hopefully Zyra is on the same wavelength as me. There we go. She was on the same-ish length. It was good enough. If she was exactly on the same wavelength as me, we would have got Ashe as well. If she used the ultimate as soon as the turret went down, then we would have killed both of them. So may as well just keep going for the tier 2. Not much to say about this right now. This is kind of turning into a kind of stomp. Totally zone the Olaf out. And we can kill this guy. Okay, she flashed. She kind of flashed in a straight line though, so still got hit by the damage. I'll be there at Dragon in a second. Alright. Coming. So there's another kill by myself being 402, or most CS in the game. And the game is going fairly well. So the Olaf is not having a great time. Olaf's build, like a lot of people actually wanted me to go over builds a little bit more. If there's anything they should have done differently. Jarvan, definitely. He's got a Spirit Stone into a Chain Vest. That is just pointless. You may as well just go for the Ancient Golem. It'll make you tankier in the end, because health in the early stages of the game is actually really good. So that is one thing Jarvan should have done differently. So he's actually rushed the Sunfire Cape. So don't get me wrong, this Jarvan now is very, very strong. But if this game flipped and we would, I just noticed you can't see. I went like that. I just noticed you can't see my hand gestures. But if this game flipped on its head and then suddenly we were losing, then yeah, that would not be a great move on his part. Now she actually managed to kill him. If they can pressure her, or just keep her there. She's dead. Look at it. Just look at chat. This is just crazy toxic, which I don't get. I really don't get. You know. And Jarvan gets killed. So I don't really know why people are that toxic here. Maybe for those of you who are like really in this ELO, like on your main account and stuff, you can kind of express like, do you have this same thing in this type of ELO? And if you noticed with the LoL Nexus at the beginning, this I'd call it like low mid gold in general. So I don't know. It seems a bit strange to me. I don't get why people are so angry. Now this time that I'm playing is literally in the middle of the day on a Monday, so you'd think that not young people are playing right now. You'd think it's people that are kind of on gap years or unemployed, or in college or uni like me, that don't have anything on at the moment. So yeah, this is going fairly weird. Fire it over there. Too quick. I kind of underestimated his speed. He killed them anyway. So I'm just going to keep pushing. If they don't stop me, then I'll just get an inhibitor for free. I can kill anybody pretty much that comes, and they are chasing for kills. Like I mentioned in the Lee Sin video, is everybody is tunneled visioned in kills. In silver or gold, whatever it may be. Like, look, none of them are reacting to me. Alistar's not backing, none of these are backing. I'm just wailing on an inhibitor to cover it. That's what I'm doing. And they're trying to get a tier 1. It's a bit confusing to me. So, yeah, there we go. Inhibitor turret down. I don't think... Can I kill this guy? I probably can. I want him to kind of go all in on me. I missed that. That is actually really bad for me. Okay. I do enough damage just to kind of make him run away. That's good. There we go. Getting the inhib now. So all the reports coming out, like, I might report these people as honestly they've been really toxic to each other. I don't get why. I'm just using them basically just to get rid of Alistair totally. And there's the inhibitor. So there we go. First inhib of the game. Their enemy blue buff is up, so I'll go over there and get that. But yeah, I have literally no idea why people are this toxic at this ELO. Shoot that. No, I hit that, but oh well. Speed up the Gatling gun. Da-da-da. Jinx is very strong, may I add, without building attack speed. I think many people know this already, but because you get this already, you get the buff, you don't need to build attack speed. You can pretty much just go Legolas build on her. And if you don't know what Legolas build is, it's pretty much just a Bloodthirster into like a Last Whisper. You'll do insane amount of damage, and your attack speed with your passive will kind of carry the way through the game anyway. So I bought them 2 items, and I'll also buy tier 2 boots. But yeah, you can kind of see how just to snowball a game and how not to play really. This is kind of what the series is aiming to do, is just to pretty much just show you the differences between the ELOs. Now Riven actually got that, I'm fairly surprised. Now this Ashe, obviously maybe AD isn't her preferred role. I'm double her CS, and yeah, they just played the early game wrong honestly. Ashe Alistair is not a great lane in itself, it doesn't really mesh that well, but they just totally gave us the lane. They literally were like, oh, we're in lane phase, here you go. Gave me free farm, was 20 CS ahead, and then gave me a free couple kills along the process. So that is a Brando. I don't think it's going to get anybody. I'm going to move in and probably end up getting a few kills here though. If I could actually hit. Goodbye. Oh wait, there's a fight going on here. Oh well. I'll kill Ashe, I guess. More kills. So we've aced them now. Jarvan actually managed to survive running around the mountain, just running away. So we got minions in their base from the inhib I got, and I got that inhib relatively early, as you would have seen. So I can use the rockets just to wave clear this nice and quick, so I steal all the CS. Shh, don't tell anyone. But yeah, this game's gone fairly well. Now I did see a few comments in the last video basically saying it's a bit unfair that I'm on a Smurf etc. compared to, you know, these type of levels. Now the one thing I really want to say is, like I've said, I do not at all want to kind of degrade these people. They are in this ELO for a reason, and that could be a good or bad reason. And this is like mid gold, and mid gold is still a good reason, like a good ELO, sorry. But I just want to show people, like, a lot of people don't believe there is a massive difference in the ELO boundaries, and I kind of just want to show you that there is. If Riven actually, oh god, there's more than I thought. Okay, she wants to fight me. And rocket. So I used that rocket basically at that time because I could have got as many as, oh well, I thought we were going to go for that, but I was the only one that wanted to. They're tanking turrets, so that means I can start auto-attacking. Legendary. Keep moving in. Throw one of them out. Hit him. So I don't have Last Whisper yet. If I had Last Whisper, I'd be doing even more damage. Which obviously I don't have, but I'm doing a decent amount right now. Oh. Oh well. Oh well, I can just finish the game. There we go. And that was Jinx. That was Jinx AD carry, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's a relatively quick game. It might even be before the 20-minute mark. But that's kind of just to show you the different levels of the game. I don't think I've actually done a Jinx AD carry video, or have I? Maybe I have, I can't remember. But that was Jinx AD carry. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you want to see more of the same type, let me know. I'll be coming out on my placement matches within the next game, I think. And we'll see where I get. I'll probably even record the next game. Maybe I'll do it right after this, or maybe I'll actually have a break and do some work. But I'll probably do a live commentary the last game, the last 10th game, and then record where I actually end up in the loading screen afterwards. So anyway, thanks for watching. This was Jinx AD carry. Let me know the camera, because a lot of people said, can we have it or not? If it's something that you think I should continue, let me know, and if you think it's pointless, then say so and I'll get rid of it. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.